Good morning and welcome to a home vlog. I'm just trying to do it different every single time. Yeah, exciting day, relaxing day. Got some few things planned, gonna go out to lunch. Hopefully we're gonna get a new camera today.
Oh yeah, so we've been not using the G7X Mark III. We returned that.
It was terrible.
And a lot of you guys were wondering if we would be talking about like why we returned it and what the problems were, and I think we'll do that in this video.
Yeah, it was all focusing problems.
Yeah, it
ever
was,
in the world.
it was weird. It would like not focus on things that it should have been focusing on. So right now we're using the Mark II, the G7X Mark II, and this one has no problem focusing on
most things.
Yeah, right, most things. But the Mark III just would not focus.
Bandit's itching his back right now, that's what you're hearing. Yeah, Mark III, well, it's not that it wouldn't focus, it was extremely slow to focus, I think is the main thing.
So if you're vlogging and you're trying to like catch an action or something happening really quick, the Mark III is not the camera for you.
Right. If you're like sitting down in your room and you can set it up to where it's like all the lighting is perfect and you can focus it on yourself, good to go.
Right. But not in our situation. It just wasn't working.
No.
So now we're getting the Sony
RX100 Mark VII.
Yeah. So
which we'll see how that does.
Who knows? Yeah. We actually ordered it before the hurricane.
Yeah.
For 1-day delivery, and it's been like 10 days now.
Got delayed because of the hurricane.
Which I mean, we understand. Like, we understand why it was delayed, but...
Funny thing was, I ordered 2 other things, an extra battery and a strap for it, and those already came. Same order.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
They came the next day, and then they delayed the camera because the 2 things that I ordered were already in Florida. The other thing was up in... The camera itself was up in Indiana.
Yeah.
So
hopefully it'll come today.
Yeah.
And we can start using it and give you guys more of an idea of like how that one works. But right now in this part of the video, we're using the G7X Mark II.
Right. And also, a few of you guys that use this camera may be wondering, Tim, why can't I hear the focusing motor going?
Why?
Because there's a little function on here called autofocus lock. You guys should use it. You guys should set up one of your buttons to do that. And if you're sitting down or you're like walking and you only want to focus on yourself, autofocus lock on yourself and lock it off, and then it'll never change and you won't hear those focusing motors and you'll just hear the wonderful, wonderful silence.
But enough camera talk.
Yeah, you did most of the camera talking, which was amazing.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're like, I know everything about cameras.
No, I don't. But I did want to tell you guys, so this morning we got up early. Bandit, what are you doing? Those are just my shoes. Hey.
They're called my sandals.
So this morning we got up super early and we had another doctor's appointment. So we had to go to the maternal fetal medicine specialist.
Yeah.
And that's the same doctor that we went to find out about the cerebellum issue that we had a couple months, what was that, like a month and a half ago?
Yeah.
So this was like our follow-up appointment to see how everything was going. And so everything he's measuring fine. He's still measuring ahead, so he's gonna be like a big boy, I think.
Yeah, his head is 3 inches around right now.
Yeah, which I think is like...
Yeah, pretty much the size of your fist.
Yeah, so...
That's a baby head right there.
Yeah, but they said that everything was looking good, looking normal. The only problem that we're running into right now, which is the same issue that we had the last time we went, we just didn't really talk about this yet, but I didn't mention it because it was something that could have kind of corrected itself.
Right.
Like for this appointment, and it hasn't corrected itself. So basically he's just sitting very low. Like my placenta is sitting really low in my body, like close to my cervix. And so now it's kind of like becoming an issue where I could give birth earlier.
Well, the main, that's sort of like a side issue. The main thing that they say is the biggest issue that you could have is just a lot of blood during birth. So they would want to do a C-section. Yeah,
it could turn into like an emergency C-section type situation, or we would just schedule to have a C-section, like in general. So that's something that we're still kind of waiting to see if he moves up.
But they did say like, be ready to go to the hospital.
Yeah,
so, like,
which kind of scared me. They were saying like if anything happens, like if there's any kind of bleeding or anything, they're like, you go to the hospital. And like, I think then I would have the baby.
Right.
So I have to be very careful with, like I can't lift anything heavy and I can't do any kind of like manual labor or anything like that. So, which I didn't really do before. I wasn't like doing like moving heavy stuff really.
Right.
So yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now.
Yeah. And so there's like another thing where we were talking about how we got the nursery together earlier. I feel like that was kind of like a blessing because now we just need to get, we're gonna get some diapers. I don't know, some diapers.
Yeah,
Who knows? We haven't figured that out yet.
We need to figure, he's talking about like the brand and stuff, because I know some people were saying like, make sure you get different brands because some babies do good with one brand but not another brand. So we're gonna get like a few different kinds and see what works the best just to get like started. But yeah, so I think like just in case he comes really early, we're lucky. We're lucky that we did everything as early as we did, because if he were to come tomorrow, we would be ready.
Right.
So hopefully that doesn't happen though, because I'm not far enough along that I would feel comfortable having the baby right now.
Right. So as with most things, we wanted to turn to you guys and leave us some comments down below of some suggestions of different types of diapers, brands of diapers.
Yeah, like what worked for you, what didn't work for you. I know some of you have already left those comments and we've read some of them.
Yeah.
So
but this will be like a concise place for all of it.
Yeah, just so we can have an idea, if you don't mind leaving a comment. So that's kind of like what we did today, is we had the doctor's appointment, and I'm just like, I just hope everything goes okay. I mean, if I have to have a C-section, like that's just what has to happen, but I just hope that everything is okay.
Yeah.
And I hope that he stays in as long as he's supposed to, and
he cooks long enough.
I know. I'm just worried that I know we've talked to so many people that have had their babies early and there weren't any issues and everything was totally fine.
Right.
But you know, you just always kind of think like the worst when you're thinking about, I do. I think the worst sometimes, like where it's like, well, what could happen and what would be the repercussions and like the implications of having him early, and I don't know. So it's just like I'm nervous and I'm anxious about it.
I feel like I will be less nervous if the doctor says he's 5 pounds. Right now he's 3 pounds. I don't know why, but 5 pounds seems like a size to me. That's like...
that would be okay to give birth.
Be okay.
I don't even think it's that so much as I just want to make sure he's developed fully.
Yeah. I mean, me too. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but 5 pounds is like, in my head, I'm like, that's my goal.
Right.
Is if the baby comes early, I just hope that he's at least 5 pounds.
I'm hopeful that everything will be fine, but I'm nervous that something could happen, because you just never know.
You do never know.
Yeah. I am really thankful though that we have a really great like specialist that we're going to, and
he's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm just so happy that we're in a position that we have insurance and we can actually go to the specialist. Like, I don't know what we would do if we couldn't.
Right.
Like, it would just be one of those situations where I'm just really grateful that we're in the place that we're in, you know? So, and I'm happy that we can do the most that we can for the baby.
Right.
So I don't know. Today's just been kind of like an emotional day as far as like his measurements are great. We're really happy about that. But then the position and like how low he is scary.
Right.
So it's been kind of a weird morning, but we just wanted to share it with you guys because I know you guys are sometimes asking about the updates with the baby. So we want to make sure that we kind of let you guys in on what's going on in our lives and what's going on with the baby. And so for the most part, everything is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, weird transition. Oh,
wait, really quick before we do the transition, I did want to also mention that we are actually taking today off. So you've already seen that we've taken the day off. That's already happened once this video's gone up. But I just wanted to say thank you for letting us take the day off and for just being patient with us while we kind of like have a weird day.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for being understanding. We really appreciate it.
So, weird transition. We're gonna go to lunch.
Yeah, so we're gonna meet up with some friends and we're gonna go to a Turkish place, which we've never done before.
Right.
And they're vegan, so this was like a vegan friendly kind of option. And yeah, we're gonna show you guys what Turkish food is like.
Here it is. This is where we're going. Bosphorus Turkish cuisine. What is that thing? Is that a hummingbird?
It kind of looks like a hummingbird, right?
Or is it like a flower?
With fire coming out
Fire.
of it.
Oh no, we're here with friends.
Hello.
Look at that.
I like how you started it with an oh no. But this is Jim and Nicole. You remember Nicole from the Pirate Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're here. We want to show you guys the Instagram wall too.
These are the angel wings by Colette Miller. She's the one that was painting angel wings all over Los Angeles. We've got some here in Orlando.
Oh my gosh, we saw the one in LA. Do you remember that? If I can find the picture, I'll put it up.
I feel like, what's her name? Taylor Swift has pictures in front of them and everything.
She has her own, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that we have was at, or the pictures that I have were at Universal Hollywood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find the picture and I'll put it in right now.
I like this thing. We're going inside.
So Jim and Nicole got some hot, well, like it's just called apple tea.
Yeah.
But it's like a hot apple tea. And look at it has like these cool cups. And then they got...
They don't have handles on them. I thought they did.
No, this is awesome. I've never seen this. And then they brought it out on like a silver platter.
Yeah.
So
they said they don't normally do that.
But it was because it was their first time. So thank you guys for letting us show it off. This is awesome, yeah.
Yeah, it's tea time.
It is tea time.
I did not think that the lavash bread would be this big. Look at the size of this thing. They told us to poke it with a knife. You ready?
Let the steam out. Did you get it all the way?
I think so. There's a hole there. I think it's doing its thing.
So good. I don't know what smells good, but like something smells. It all smells good.
Yeah, there it goes. It's doing its thing. And then we also got this.
It's the feta plate.
Which looks delicious.
It does look really good. And then
Jim and Nicole got falafel.
Which also looks delicious.
Oh, look at it. It's really like collapsing now.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Hi everybody.
So here's our food. This is what Jen got. This is the stuffed cabbage.
Yeah, it's stuffed with lamb and rice and some other good stuff. I'll show you, like, I'll open one up and show it to you.
And then I got, it's like a chicken skewer, basically. They like squish some ground chicken around a skewer kebab.
This looks good. What is the, like, it's just like a slaw?
Pickled vegetables.
Oh, that's the pickled vegetables. Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
So then you guys got some vegan satays. This is an okra satay.
It looks so good.
And that's just a vegetable one?
Yeah. So I forgot to show you guys, but this is the inside of the stuffed cabbage. So it's like rice and lamb. It's actually really, really, really good. I enjoyed this. I'm gonna take this all home for like a lunch later on though. Not today, like later on another day. But I'm also gonna take these pickled vegetables are delicious.
Yeah, they were good.
It tasted like a nice salad.
Like a nice salad.
Yeah. I like whatever the dressing was, whatever the flavoring was really good. Is that all it is?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Some garlic pickles.
I love it.
Garlic.
And now it's time for dessert.
I thought you were gonna end the video.
Oh no. We're not done yet.
Now it's time to pay the bill.
Yeah.
For dessert, we got some
Chocolate hazelnut baklava.
yum yum yum.
I know, I'm trying to cut it and I don't know if I'm doing a good
No,
job.
you just gotta eat it.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Just all in one bite?
Oh yeah. All three of them, one bite.
Oh no.
That's how you do it.
Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh.
What was that face for?
Really good.
Are you so disappointed in it?
No. I'm not disappointed. That's really good.
Tomorrow.
Hey Bandit. Are you sleeping?
Yeah, he's the sleepiest baby.
Yeah, he is. Oh no, you hit me in the face.
Oh no, I was petting you.
Oh no! Could have dropped my croissant!
Oh no. Why'd you wake him up?
I did not. I didn't touch him.
Well,
You did? Who woke you up, Bandit?
it's you.
Did you see him look your way?
No.
Good afternoon. It is now the next day.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about lunch. We didn't talk
No.
about anything.
Well, we had our friends came back and we like hung out and we chatted and we were just talking about like the Halloween season and just I don't know, everything that's coming up, all the fun things that we're all going to be doing.
Yeah.
So, but we forgot to talk to you guys about the restaurant.
Right.
I feel like this camera makes us look really tan, like way tanner than we are.
Hold on. Let me try something really quick.
Oh, there it goes. It's sort of like balancing out.
It's because of the light behind us.
Oh, the window. Sorry.
Yeah.
But the restaurant was awesome.
Yeah.
It really felt like, and we talked about this after we ate. We were talking about how it felt like we were at a Disney restaurant in a way.
Oh yeah. That's
how-
interesting. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, it was really because they're vegan. So once we told the server asked were there any dietary issues, which never happens at like a regular restaurant for us, but it
Right.
happens at theme park restaurants. So
Right.
I thought that was interesting. And then
I almost anticipated her being like, "Is anybody on the dining plan?"
yeah, they didn't ask us that.
No.
But the cool thing is the manager or like the general manager came over and went through the entire menu with them and told them which things had dairy and which things, you know, basically what they could and couldn't eat on the menu. Like they just really took time to make sure that everybody was getting what they wanted and what like fit the dietary restrictions.
Yes.
So I don't know, I was
And-
very surprised.
Also, it was delicious.
It was so good, you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what to expect because we've never had Turkish food before.
No.
But it was so good.
It's delicious.
Yeah, I really liked. Okay, So you got the like lunch special with, it came with a salad and like a smaller portion of the chicken satay, right? Is that what it was called?
No.
What was it?
It was just a chicken kebab.
It was a chicken kebab?
Yeah.
But it was like ground chicken that they put on a skewer with like special marinade and stuff. It was really, really good.
Right.
But your salad was so good.
It was like pickled vegetables.
Not the side, the actual salad
Oh,
that
the
you
salad?
got.
It had like couscous and like some sort of like vinaigrette.
I think it was tabbouleh she said was on top.
Oh.
But I'm not totally sure.
What's the difference between couscous and tabbouleh?
I don't actually know. But whatever, I think she said it was tabbouleh that was on top. It was so good.
Yeah.
So the next time we go, and we're for sure going to go again because I wanted to try some other stuff on the menu. I wanted to try what you got, actually.
I'll have what she's having.
It was really, really delicious. And it came with a little dessert.
Yeah.
So you got a really good deal.
I think so too. It was only
Yeah.
$1 extra for a salad and a dessert.
I know. I'm kind of like kicking myself that I didn't get that.
Hold on 1 second. I want to try something with the camera.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see if we can, how we look at a different setting. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Do we look less weird?
How do we look? We're still trying to figure this camera out. Oh, which by the way, last night we went to the Halloween party.
Yeah.
And so we'll show you guys how this camera did in the dark.
Yeah.
And we'll put those clips in right now.
How's this camera doing so far? You guys like it?
I like it.
It does take a little bit more effort to get a really crisp, nice picture out of it because of like the different lighting situations. I'm adjusting the white balance kind of more than I would on the Canon, but I mean, it seems to be doing pretty good. It's tracking my eyeball for focus, so I look like a cyborg on the screen. You guys don't get to see that.
You're like the Terminator.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Welcome back. So let's jump back over to lunch.
Oh, yeah.
How did you like your stuffed cabbage?
It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was between a couple of things. I was between the marinated beef, which was like the kebab beef,
Yeah.
and then the stuffed cabbage. And our server was like, I would get the stuffed cabbage because it's really like a traditional, like what your grandma would make you type stuffed cabbage. And it was good. I really liked it.
Yeah.
I ate the rest of it for like a meal later, and it was good left over. I love that place. I'm going back for sure.
Me too.
You're going to come?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry this video is kind of like all over the place where we like going to lunch, then we're talking about doctor's appointments, then we're talking about lunch. Yeah. And I know some of you guys are interested in seeing a nursery update. Nothing has changed since the last time that we showed it to you guys.
No.
But in the next home vlog, we're going to do a full nursery tour.
I think it's going to be the next home vlog or the one directly after that.
Right.
It's going to be in the next couple of home vlogs though, because a lot of you guys have been leaving comments and sending us messages asking, well, where is this piece from? Where is the crib from? Where is the table from? So we're waiting to answer those until we do the full tour.
Right.
And we'll tell you guys where everything was from. We'll make sure to have like a full list of where everything was from in the description in case anybody is also planning a nursery or just likes the furniture or whatever. Hopefully it'll be helpful. But we're excited to show it to you guys because we're pretty much like done.
Yeah. I just got one more thing to do.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I think that's going to be it for the home vlog. Sorry, it was kind of like all over the place and a little bit like discombobulated, but we are getting ready for a real quick trip. So we wanted to do kind of like a little home vlog for you guys before we took that trip.
Yeah. And we're trying to get everything all together and our schedule is very intense right now.
Right.
So thank you for letting us, thank you for letting us take the day off the other day. We really appreciate your guys' patience with the videos. And thank you for allowing us to do this little weird home vlog. The next one will make more sense I hope.
Yeah.
So
with that being said, we are off.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys tomorrow.
And now it's time to pay the price.